Good morning, my dear JSS2 students at home. Hearing from me, from your online classes, from your school. I'm still your teacher on basic science. I hope you are well and you are hearing me well. Last week, we discussed fractions of crude oil. I told us that crude oil is not a single mineral. It is made up of many hydrocarbons, which I listed some of the hydrocarbons, the temperature of separation or condensing, and somehow I jam-packed the uses, but today I want us to look at the uses of crude oil, and we go into petrochemicals. I'll quickly remind you again the uses of those fractions of crude oil. Then when I will now introduce to you petrochemicals, the meaning only by next week, because petrochemicals are many also. I'll now tell you the uses of those petrochemicals by next week class. So this morning we are only talking on uses of crude oil, and I'll now introduce the meaning of petrochemicals to you. Just as I told you that we have the first fraction in the refining of crude oil as petroleum gases. Petroleum gases is the first that separates. I told you that the temperature of separation is below 40 degrees centigrade. And these are hydrocarbons that are from 1 to 4 carbon atoms. And I told you the gases is mostly methane. From methane to butane are the gases produced. I gave you an example of this gas, that it is the one that we use in our gas cylinders, which we use to cook at home. That one is what we call petroleum gases, or natural gas. You don't want to call it petroleum gases, you call it natural gas. So what is the use of these petroleum gases? I've told you one, that they are mainly used as fuel for homes and industries. Uses. One, fuels. Fuels is the general name for everything that produces energy when burnt. So they are used as fuels for homes and their industries. That is the one number use of petroleum gases. Number two, they are used for the manufacture of products. Manufacture of other products. Other products like carbon sulfide, tetrachloromethane, ethane, like ethane, hydrogen, etc. So they can be used in production of many important compounds. Some of you think that the reason why some countries buy crude oil from Nigeria is only to be used as fuels or source of energy. No. Crude oil has many important compounds that are used in industries to manufacture many things. We will see them when we talk about petrochemicals. That is after the crude oil, the one that is used as energy have been taken, the remains. You see there are important organic compounds. Number 2, let's look at petrolimeters. What are the uses of this? One is that they are used as organic solvents. I told you. They are used as organic solvents. I told you that a solvent is mostly, it looks like a liquid, that when you bring a solute inside it, it dissolves it to form a solution. For instance, you know that water is a universal solvent. But I told you that organic compounds doesn't dissolve in water. If you get something like kerosene, pour it inside water, does it dissolve? No, you see it floating. Or oil, you see it floating. But when you bring organic solvent, put anything inside it, it will dissolve. Just like petrol, when you get petrol, even petrol dissolves on plastics. You put it inside and they dissolve, they melt. So, petrolimeters and hydrogen are used as an organic solvent. Let's see petrol, the one that we use in our combustible engines and our motor vehicles. Petrol. What is the use of petrol? It is used as fuel for lighting and heating. Okay, sorry please. It is used as fuel for aeroplanes. Used as fuels for aeroplanes. And motor engines. Motor engines. Not only motor, it's even motorcycle. Number 2, it is also used as a good solvent for paints and grease, used as a solvent for paints and grease. Then let's see the next fraction, kerosene. This one has its use for lightening. Used for lightening. Lightening and heating. And heating, just like in our lanterns and our stoves. Then we also use it in driving of tractors. have as also fuel. Driving tractors. And some modern jet engines. Let's quickly look at gas, oil, and diesel. Gas, oil, and diesel. Number one, they are used mainly as fuel for heating and diesel engine. Used as fuel. For heating and diesel engine. Number two, they are used as raw material for cracking process. Used as raw material for cracking process. I told you what cracking means. When you want to have a high quality of crude oil that doesn't smoke much. At times, if you listen to Nigerian news, you see the Minister for Petroleum talking about, you see what they will write. The two types of crude oil they have. There is the one they call Brent crude, the one that they is to refine abroad. Then we have our Nigerian one. That one has high quality, doesn't smoke, it's very light, but it burns fast. So they are used as raw materials for cracking process. So when they want to have a better quality of petrol or kerosene, they use gas oil to make it what? Have a high quality. Then I want to look at lubricating oil. Lubricating oil. Use this. This one I use as lubricants in moving parts. Use as lubricants. Moving parts of engines and machinery. And machinery. Then, these lubricating oils have other fractions that I forgot to tell you the other time in the class. It is from this lubricating oil that we have Vaseline and the paraffin wax. It is from this lubricating oil that we get two other fractions that we call Vaseline and the paraffin wax. So Vaseline belongs to the solid group. This lubricating oil has liquid and solid group. So Vaseline and the paraffin wax belong to solid group, which I will now tell you what they are used to do. So Vaseline Some of you rub it at home. And paraffin wax. Belongs to solid group of this lubricating oil. Let's see now use of Vaseline. Vaseline is used in hair care products, that is making our hair cream, and even our body cream. Hair care products, our body creams, and our hair creams. Then paraffin wax is used in making many things. In making number one, candles, waterproof materials, polish, ointments, you know what that means? The one that we rub, some of them as herbicides, and creams. Now let's look at the other fraction, bitumen and other residues. Just as I told you last week, bitumen is that black liquid that construction companies use in there, making the surface of the road. Normally they call it a coal tar. Use in there. Road surfacing. Use the road surfacing. And air clears. Use the road surfacing and air clears. One other residue may be used as other residue, that's after bitumen. We have other residues, other remainings. Other residues may be used as in pipe coating and waterproofing. Waterproofing. Roofs. That is tents, waterproofing roofs. The one that we call a canopy and tents. That is what other residues are used. Pipe coating and waterproofing roofs. Waterproofing roofs are the canopies and tents that we use in making our temporary houses. Let's look at the word petrochemicals. is manufactured from the byproducts of petroleum. After refining the crude oil or the petroleum, while all these fractions have gone away, these other residues that remain, that is as byproduct, that is end product, after taking away the energy one, which we use as energy, whatever that remains, that is the one I will refer as other residue here, is what we call petrochemicals. For instance, if you may go to NMPC, which they may ask you to define petrochemical, it's normally their question. Their question is mostly on crude oil. So they will ask you very many things. Their question normally comes from crude oil. So if they ask you to define petrochemicals, simply know that they are substances manufactured from byproducts of petroleum. They are used to produce many organic compounds. That is another reason why our crude oil is in high demand all over the world. See this one. That is why our crude oil is in high demand. Europeans buying it is not only buying it for energy source. They are buying it in order that they will be able to produce. Many chemical industries use the byproduct of crude oil as their raw materials. So examples include ethanol. I'll just give you examples to close for the day. Examples include there are many, but I'll just give you a few. Examples include ethanol. And I just tell you the uses of the ones that are important. Then 18. This 18 is a very good raw material in producing plastics and waterproof material. 18. We have benzene. We have phenols. We have toluene. We have butane, ethane, propane. These are etc. These are what we refer as petrochemicals. When I come next time, by my next class, I will tell you the uses. Some of them are used in making synthetic fabrics like our nylon fabrics. Some are used in paint making. Some are used in fertilizer making. Some are used in making insecticides. Some are used in making soap and detergents. So when I come next time, you see the uses of petrochemicals. Thank you for paying attention. God bless you, and may you stay safe.